For centuries, people have found uses for yarn to make garments and accessories for everyday use. But in today's modern society, is there still a place for knitting and crocheting? In a society where a lot of clothing is mass-produced, do people still take the time to knit, and why? How did they start knitting? What does knitting mean to them?
I actually learned at a guide camp when I was 8 or 9. One of our guide leaders thought that I think it was a good winter camp afternoon activity would be to learn how to knit. So after spending about 25 minutes learning how to cast on 5 stitches, they handed out some little balls of yarn, and after that I guess the rest was just left up to fate because I just kept knitting from there. I think a lot of it was when I learned, I think I was just at that kind of more impressionable young age when it's this new amazing thing that I could do that honestly I'd only really ever seen my grandmothers doing it. And then from there on I was just discovering new yarns and new ways to knit and things. And I felt that that was a way for me to make stuff for myself that other people wouldn't have.
As for what the rise of technology and social media means for the crafting industry, has there been a revival of handcrafts in the fiber arts? Are more people learning fiber craft online? Or is the resurgence in fiber arts passed down generationally as a family tradition?
We have a lot of techie people who work in tech fields and university students and that. And while they're having a problem dealing with whatever this is, if they work over here, the other side of their brain, sometimes we'll solve that issue. It also helps the creative, and you can be as creative as you want.
In your experience as a yarn store owner, what tends to be the most popular project that people purchase yarn for?
I think a lot of that just depends on shop and what you personally get excited about.
In the modern world, fiber arts will always have a place for learning and teaching dexterity, coordination, and creating beautiful things. As the modern world evolves, we might see a resurgence in more sustainable fibers to knit with, like it was before the rise of plastics and polyesters, but the craft remains the same, whether it is passed down through the generations or learned for the first time on YouTube.